Alright, welcome back guys. So let's get started in this investigation and see what's going on. So we better investigate this room first, I guess. Right. Hope everyone's okay. A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching us. Have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happening, they're still forcing us to go through with this. Hey Sophie! The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Hi John! I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Okay, weirdo. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. And there's a dumbbell here. So it'll be obviously someone strong to use that. There's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Monokuma said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does this mean that this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Okay. Blood on here. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came on here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you think she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really be exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Okay. Right, anything to say, Mondo? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Are you serious right now? Are all men in this game just sexist? Is that it? I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. I know, right? What a dick. What? I mean, look at Sakura and Hina. You're telling me they aren't strong? They would crush you. They would kill you. Yes, we can kill them. Please. I mean... Screw all of y'all! I'm sharpening my knife. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wonder what it might be. Thanks. Man. One more guy in this game says women are weak. I swear to God. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
These clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy, I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I can't even help you here, okay? I'm in shock. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Ah, okay. That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Please shut the fuck up, Byakuya, okay? No one cares what you think. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that was true, Chihiro will be riddled with holes. A surveillance camera. Even as Chihiro was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what's happened and they're still forcing us to go through with this. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door's unlocked, right?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else a handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You treat me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course I am. Now then, since the dad can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self. Wow, he angry. He an angry bear. Angry bear.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? I hope you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Handbook. Hi Envy. Yeah, he's a proper douche nozzle. We came to the main hall. Excuse me. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Damn, why can't you die, Byakuya, huh? You just fucking bite the dust. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Ooh, what's in here? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them? Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? You're a needy little girl, huh? Aren't you? What's the matter with you? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay close attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Fluffy, stop it! I see, yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange, one of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. You want your own Twitch so you can ignore everyone? Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
Consume what he goes, she goes.
Pummeled with baseballs? The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Now
Hey! But what? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. Oh, somebody's an angry bear. Aww. There's no way to break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leo must have broken it somehow without realising what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know, I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What are you talking about, you crazy? There's more to what? Oh, do I need to look at everything? Okay, I've seen that. I've seen that. I've already seen the handbook, so I guess I need to talk to you again? Ugh. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Excuse me, guys. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Haha, she's doing John's French girl pose. Aren't you, baby? Yeah, look at you.
Wait, Mateo.
She's playing all innocent and cute.
Yeah, she's not. Well, she's cute, but she's not.
Yeah, my bobo. Oh, Angie. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. Did you find out who kills Cisco? She's doing the melon pose. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Yeah, we did find out who the killer of the first one was. We're trying to figure out the second one now. Did I already read this? I can't remember. God. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's got to be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not...
Don't make.
Oh, okay, there we go. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Why is he pushing this so much? Evidence? Is something like that really? Ah, hey, you two! Big trouble, need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy, leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me!
please.
This is a serious emergency, please, please, you gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But, it's an emergency! I know, I heard you. An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. But wait first, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Okay. She is always acting strange. Is Toko inside some kind of emergency? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while we came back to check on her, you know? See how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Oh girl, are you okay? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you pulling yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What the hell? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Out. Drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in that room, leave her in there alone, so I tried to burst down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? She could be. Keep your theories going in the comments. I'm curious to see what you all think about the situation. And I don't know if all of you have actually seen the trial. So that'll be interesting for a few people here. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Well, she's obsessed with Count Dicula, so... Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Nice my arse. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
what do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Ah! Bacula!
Byakuya.
Bacula.
Yeah.
Ah. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep a promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Could be. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Oh, hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. You're acting a little suspicious right now. You sure you don't know? Oh, yeah, okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. That is true. A little bit suspicious. Okay. Is this the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay. Knock it off, what does a desk like that right now? True. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. That's okay, Lone. You just take your time and do what you have to do. We're just still investigating. And Toko is very sus right now. And so is Byakuya. Wow, there's so many books and files. And so much dust
So,
too.
in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file, huh?
that's right.
That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya use in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Yay, we got another coin.
That's right.
Okay. There's so many file stuff into the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding? Just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking for any of them, let me just give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Okay. Okay, okay. I think I've seen everything though. Okay. Let's speak to this moron. Where's the file again? I can't find it.
That's right.
Okay. Oh! There's a wooden box, it's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there's something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there, but it proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? So you're finally beginning to understand the true splendour of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's true. I wonder if she knows who it is. She must know who it is then. That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... There's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it just goes to show how much people speak truly well, or perhaps... The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. There's no use, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this stuff has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tsugami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. Psychopath! It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favourites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarise the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Oh, trust me, if we don't stab him, someone else is gonna. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words...
The culprit isn't the copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. You keep pushing this, but I don't believe you.
In other words...
Maybe it's you. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. The Genocide Jack really is. such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what we've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Ugh. He is the worst. Let's speak to him again. I guess so. I don't know. Byakuya, I bet the genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Wow, somebody is... Ugh. Yeah, I know, right? Such a moron. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of the crime had all been collected. The names of genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Isai, 14, Takeshi Yoshoda, 30. Okay, I can't read all these. There was no end to it, but one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Could be. Profile and results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behaviour suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up to now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh wait, Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya turned and looked without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. There's some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of you and your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. But why? Why is he helping us in any way? Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. It'll all come to light soon enough. But yeah, I see what you mean. Who knows? Oh, hi Hifumi. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Ms. Ludenberg says she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes. Right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? I guess I'll go see Celeste. I'm sure there must... Okay, I can't do that. To sum it up lightly, Byakuya took us into the archives in the library and basically showed us a file on Genocide Jack and was comparing it to the murder of Chihiro, so I don't know what his plan was. He's totally suspicious. Uh-oh, someone pooped on the carpet. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? I don't want to know. Thank you, Envy. My brain just shut off. Okay, let's not look into that too much. Ew. This poster? It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. There's a locker over there. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. We got a coin! Woohoo! Right, let's check out the girls' locker room one more time. You're a star, Envy, thanks. My brain just like completely freezes up. Okay, yeah, I know you've... Okay, bye. I don't know if there's any need to look at this stuff, but... Let me just check in the girls' locker room one more time. And then... What else are we looking at in here? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation? Generally speaking.
however,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Okay, let's... Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound... Oh my god. I can't speak. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait then, so it isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. I know they haven't. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the genocide Jack files, something's not quite right. Like the one Byakuya had in the library envy? What does this all mean? Okay. And I think Hifumi said something about talking to Celeste. He did mention the quad. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus it might help to look at the genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay, back to... Oh.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. No, we heard that before. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Yeah, Byakuya. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Okay. Is he going to say the same thing? Yep. Okie dokie. Okay, bye. What? What else is there to discover? Then he should... What? I thought I checked everything. Oh, okay. I thought I'd seen everything. I've definitely seen most of it, so... Unless I have to look in the... No. Oh, hold on. Oh, sugar.
However,
Tits.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember anything about any posters. I never really paid attention to that. I see. But the stain I made is gone now, and that does seem odd. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never stain here to begin with? I skipped through it, sorry. I think... Oh, did I see everything? Okay. Right, I think we're done now, right? Can I leave now? Thank you. I'll go talk to Celeste. Apparently she's got some information. Oh, hi Taka. Maybe I should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm sorry Chihiro, it's all because I wasn't strong enough. Oh, poor Chihiro. Speaking of which, where is she? Oh, she's in the warehouse, I think, Ifumi said. Oh, here she is. Celeste, what are you doing here? The warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I'll tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Oh? Okay. What, really?
indeed.
That was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It's almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Wow, Celeste, damn! So apparently she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. There was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay, let's go back to the archives. Apparently there's something we need to check out there. Damn, Celeste, you're mean. No need for that. No one deserves to just die like that. Let's see what Huna's up to. But who is she meeting then? She was in a hurry. It sounds like it, yeah. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she wouldn't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls too much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused. Aw, I like Hina. Why you all gotta be like that? Who's next in the firing line, huh? She even said, okay, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was just a guy spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Don't trust Perky. Yeah. You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. So, Hina's the one we're talking to right now. So who do you all suspect, huh? What's your theories? Who's the murderer? Right, let's go to the library, the archive. Apparently there's something in there we need to check. Let's hope Byakuya's not like in the dark waiting for us with a knife. Don't trust that freaking dickhead. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Dun dun dun! Okay. The wooden box is empty. The extension code was in there before. The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there. I think we've seen everything in here. Oh? Oh, hello. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. No, I'm looking at the lamp, you moron. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on and it was definitely right here. Okay, so you're all thinking Hina done it, huh? But there's no extension code here now. I wonder if... Right guys, here we go. Are you ready? Because I don't think Envy and Sophie, I don't think you've actually seen the class trials yet, have you?
Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right?
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's something else, trust me.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
The only problem is it takes forever to do.
See you soon.
Okay, Monokuma. Begin the class trial or it's about to begin. Oh god. My guts are churning. I'm nervous. Ahem. So everyone is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? Wow! Damn! She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Whew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle on the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her.
I'm ready.
Oh, you're here?
Mm-hmm.
You're here for the trial?
Mm-hmm.
You weren't gonna miss that, were you?
No.
No, you like the drama.
The drama.
Fluffy, get your best judgy face on. We're gonna judge everyone.
I think that's she's done it.
She does that 24/7 though. Let's not even lie. Someone made the choice.
That means she judges us 24/7. That means she always judges us.
Of course she does. Have you seen that face? Anyway, enough of the judgy cat syndrome. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Someone's standing right here.
Who did it? It was Makoto.
We have no choice, right? We have to do
It's
this.
true.
Yes. Hello. Sorry.
Meow meow.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. The punk? Are you talking about Byakuya? With each step forward, I could feel my heart started to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds, deeper and deeper into the ground. Oh, Lone, oh. And as I went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. So a lot of you will be seeing this for the first time, so yeah, be prepared, that's all I'm saying. What do you think? Are we decorated? Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're rip ready to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone please find your assigned seats.
I got my seat.
And so the curtain opens once again. Are your bottoms planted? Are your minds ready?
Maybe.
A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Oh snap! Here we go, folks!